Hey, welcome to another game of HEXRealms.com casting of the HEX Alpha. This is Typhon, and I'm going to run you through, once again, playing the Inspire deck against the AI. I'm currently playing against the AI right now because I'm having issues against some players. Sometimes it crashes, and I can most of the time get better games off through the AI than against live players. So we'll see how that goes this time around. My opening hand, I've got a 2 diamond card, which is the shield trainer, and then I've got my 2 ruby pyromancer. This isn't horrible. The idea of this deck is to just get Inspire cards down so that I can end game with either the Legionnaire Gawain or a Sniper of Gawain. So we'll see if I can at least get this going and draw into my curve at the time. So looks like getting flooded early. So hopefully that's all the resources I'll pull the rest of the game, because I really don't need more than about 6. If the game goes any longer than about 6 or 7, it starts to get kind of hairy. So when you're over in this situation, the idea is you can always get rid of diamond. The threshold limitations of the later end cards is 2 ruby threshold, so you don't need that many diamond to get going. So now I've got the sword trainer, so at least we are into it pretty good. Got a 2, half a 3, and, dropping my second 2 on 3, and then a 4. So at this point, maybe I'll draw my 1, which is the Kraken guard, so Mariner. Just not really catching the luck here. Luckily, my opponent's not really getting it either. So the options are right now the Brood Pyromancer, which is an Inspire 1/0, or the Shield Trainer, which is a Steadfast. I'm probably going to go with the Steadfast card. That way my Brood Pyromancer will have it. Regardless, I'm going to need her for Sword Trainer anyway, because I need to boost Sword Trainer's ability, which is Inspires X, where X is attack. Alright, so there's my Legionnaire. So right now, assuming that it's not bugged out, when my Legionnaire hits, it'll do 3 damage to all troops in the field, which should represent a board wipe for most of the games that I've played. So let me go ahead and get the second ruby down, because the sniper needs 2 threshold. I would hate to have somebody do some sort of hand destruction against me and take my ruby away that I need. So I need attack. Since I'm playing against the AI, it's really hard to determine what's going on the other end. I mean, the AI could currently just be bugged out. That's why they're not putting cards down. Or there could be something else going on. But I'll take open field any chance I get, so no complaints here. Most likely, based on what I know, probably about with this deck, they're probably missing their second threshold color. We'll see. So we'll go ahead, do that. So as you can see, Sword Trainer has been inspired by the Ruby Pyromancer. Just a note, if you watched my cast before, this is the modified Inspired deck. It doesn't have Blessing the Fallen, because Blessing the Fallen is currently bugged. When that gets fixed, that will obviously be put in. But most of the time, that's just kind of acts as a backup in the event that I can't hit the curve and I have Blessing available. Like I said, most of the time this game's over in 6, so. So they're going to play Glimmerglen Witch. A little health boost there, +3. Enters the field. So that'll work out a little bit differently now. We're probably going to 8 at this point. That's still fine because Legionnaire with 3 inspired cards should take care of this. I did run into an issue before where Legionnaire was not being inspired properly. So as you can see here, Legionnaire of Gawain's ability is when this troop enters play, for each card that inspired it, deal 1 damage to each opposing champion and troop. So as you can see, we have Inspire, cost equal to or greater, 2. Inspire, cost equal to or greater than 2. And Inspire, cost equal or greater than 2. So, as you can see, what's going to happen here is that I'm on my 3. I'm going to Inspire. I'm going to use my charge power on the Sword Trainer, because the Sword Trainer's ability is that it gets permanent. Inspired cards get permanent plus X, where X is the troop's attack. So I just boost the troop's attack using the charge power. And now I'm going to play Gawain. So under Gawain's ability, this should deal 3 damage to all target troops and the champion. And as you can see, it doesn't. It dealt 2 damage to the witch because originally it had 3 defense, 3 health. So that's currently a bug that we've noticed before, and hopefully that will get fixed. This is a really kind of hard deck to play to its full potential because there are just 2 really outstanding issues regarding the main mechanics, and that's this Inspire bug with the Legionnaire of Gawain and the Blessing of the Fallen card, not Inspiring out of the graveyard. So we'll just go ahead and just beat through. At this point, I'm just going to try to see the block it and let me clear this out a little bit. Okay. Fair trade to me, so I'm not that worried about it. Handicap is what the champion, the AI, is playing, and that pretty much says as the troop enters play, it gets permanent +1/+1 for each wild that it has. So it has 7 wild right now, so this will be a 7/7. A little bit problematic, so we will see how that works. Right now, if I can top deck the Sniper of Gawain, it should have 7 and be able to take care of it. Just another Sword Trainer. Not a horrible. I misplayed that. What I really should have done is played the Kraken Guard Mariner first so that it can inspire the defense for the Shield Trainer. But I'm going to hold off one more turn to see if I can top deck the Sniper, and if not, then I'm going to start going all out and get this game over with. So Wild Aura, which gives +2/+2 and Crush permanently. They're playing that on the Honey Cap, so now it should be a 9/9 with the Crush. Looks like if it attacks, I'm going to have to block it with the Legionnaire, so not attacking. So Crush is kind of worthless at that point. Crush is equivalent to Magic's Trample, which is just going to do the difference in damage of the attack value and the defensive value. So I'm going to go ahead and play this, and play the Pyromancer. At this point, I'm going to start throwing out cards. The math works out that I should start winning, or I should win. I think even if it blocks, yep, I should win regardless. So we're just going to go ahead and do that. And that's the game. As you can see, it's still a little bit buggy, but that's to be expected from alpha. Been able to complete most of my games. I'm still right around 50-60% games completed. Had a rough run at night. I think there's definitely some network issues related to how the AI gets its commands. And I think that's probably mainly server side and not coming from the client itself. But overall, not a bad game. And once again, this is Typhon from HEXRealms.com, and I hope you'll join me in my next game. Thank you.